Welcome, and today we're going to be looking at how to create a Better Homes and Gardens style type segment. And the way that I've gone ahead and done it is I first started off with this idea. My idea was essentially to clean up your workstation, to make sure that you get rid of as many germs as possible and keep it at a good hygienic level. The next thing I've gone ahead and done is I've worked out a plan of what things I need to be shooting, how I'm going to be shooting it, and what information do I need to have in order to present it in a very clear and succinct way. The other elements include such things as how long is my video going to be, and for myself I pegged it probably around about the 2-minute mark, and I'm happy that's where it sort of ended up. It just needs to be very simple and concise, and so what I did is I filmed a whole bunch of different shots close up, especially of the workstation. I've also got some wide shots, as you can see, and a few of myself just having a bit of a chat about the actual topic itself. It's important that you get a variety of different shots to make sure that people are interested and it keeps their attention, even if it's only for a few minutes. So I've done a few tricks such as sort of pan movements. I've also gone and I've done a few zoom ins and zoom outs, and I've had a look and seen what I like. I've also gone ahead and done a section where I've just kept the camera filming, and I've literally just taken items off the desk for the part where I've gone ahead and I've cleaned off the entire desk with the actual wet wipe. So all of these things are very important. So in your planning, write down a few ideas, consider what is your main sort of goal and intention, who is the audience actually for, and what things can you shoot, what equipment do you actually need. This could easily be done on a mobile phone quite simply if you don't actually have a camera, because I use a camera. Unfortunately, the thing about my camera is I've set it on a certain setting which didn't allow it to auto track my face, which you can see this is why my face is actually out of focus. I did my best actually to focus prior to, but unfortunately because of the wide aperture I wasn't able to get myself into the focal distance that I wanted to. So you can see right now I've actually gone ahead and I put on the audio. I've tried to make sure that it sounds nice, and there's what's called ducking. So ducking is essentially where you click onto what audio layer it is and say, all right, well, this is music, I want this to go under the dialogue. So you need to make sure that those things are labeled. The last thing I did to really kind of give it a bit of oomph is to add a title. So I've gone ahead and used what knowledge I have to create a very simple title, and I've then gone and added on certain effects to really kind of make it pop, so it then flows nicely into the scene and the shot. I've then rendered it out, and as you can see, I'm just double checking that all the elements are in there. It's easy to follow, it's easily sequenced, and all I'm doing then is just making sure that it sort of finishes neatly and tidily. And so that's essentially it. And then all I've done is exported it out, and I finished. And so hopefully that's helpful to you.